Hello my wonderful mathematicians. Welcome back to another video. I am so glad you're here. Today we will be understanding how to find the area and perimeter of irregular shapes. Let me first begin by reminding you what area would be. Area would be the amount of squares that can fit inside of a rectangular figure or any other shape at all, really. So an area would be a length times a width. All right, so we have to figure out the length, which is the longest part of your rectangle, and the width, which is usually the shortest part of your rectangle. All right, well, my goodness, they did not give us the length and the width here. What are we going to do? Well, never fear, we have an option. Our option would be to find out how many squares are on each side, like from this point to this point. Yeah, so how many squares can fit on this side? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squares on this side. Okay, that's simple enough. So you're telling me that the units on this side would be 6 units. All right, and we say units because they didn't give us any length to use. They didn't say inches or centimeters or anything like that. So we're just going to stick with units. Make sense? All right, let's keep going. So that's the length. So let's go ahead and plug that in here. That's 6 units. Okay, let's find the width now. So now to find the width, we got to figure out what's the distance from here to here. Okay, so we're going to use the squares that we have here to help us. There's 1 square, 2 squares, 3 squares. All right, got that. So then this is 3 units on this side. Okay, so we're going to take what we just learned here, that this width is 3 units, place it here. So we're multiplying 6 units by 3 units. Is that what you're saying? Absolutely. So 6 times 3 is 18. And wait. We must always add square units when we find our answers for the area, square units. So that's 18 square units. So you're telling me blue triangle is 18 square units. Yes, that's exactly right. Square units. But we're not done yet, because now we've got to find the area of the red rectangle. Are you ready for this? All right, brace yourself. From this point to this point, you got to figure out how many squares can fit from that point to this point. Let's count them. Let's just count them and make sure. We've got 1, we've got 2, we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So this length of the red rectangle is 8 units. Hope that makes sense, right? And then we are figuring out the width right here, which is 1, 2, 3 squares. That fits right alongside there, so we call this 3 units. Okay, so we have the length and we have the width of our red rectangle. So again, area is equal to length times width. So to get this area of the red rectangle, we're going to do 8 units times 3 units. Okay? Now remember, when we get our answer, we must place it in square units. All right? Let's do it. So 8 times 3 is 24 square units. Okay, so are we done? No, we're not done. We've got to do more. So we got 24 square units here for the red rectangle. But remember, we're finding the area of the entire irregular figure. So what do you think we got to do next? Did you say add? Oh, absolutely. We have to add. What are we adding? Do you know? Oh, yes, we're adding the 18 units from the blue rectangle to the 24 units of the red rectangle. Put those together and see what you get. I'm waiting. Did you get an answer yet? Anything? Did you happen to get 42? Because if you did, that's what I got too. 42 square units in all. I mean, that wasn't too bad. You did that, we did that. Give yourself a pat on the back. Great job. So now you're ready to find the perimeter. I mean, do you remember how to find perimeter? Well, if you don't remember, it's okay. So perimeter has to do with finding the distance all around the figure. So you have to figure out the distance from this point to this point, and then from this point to this point, and then from this point to this point. From here to here. Now you can't see my red, can you? And then from all the way down here. And then, don't forget, this point to this point. Now, it looks like we can simply just figure out how many squares are all the way around. We can do that. But what if we weren't given the squares? Then what would we do? We still would just have to add up all the sides, right? So we have, let's just switch colors a little bit. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 squares on this side of your irregular figure. So no, definitely not an irregular finger. Yeah, okay, so we've got 11 units on this side, right? Okay, we got that. What about from here to here? 1, 2, 3. Did you see that as well? So that's 3 units. All right, keep that in mind. What about from this point to this point? What do you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 units. 8 units. Okay, so far we've got 11 units, 3 units, 8 units. But wait, there's more. What about from here, this point, to this point, like right here? Right, so we've got 1, 2, 3 units there. Okay, keep that in mind. So far we've got 11 units, 3 units, 8 units, and another 3 units. Okay, 1, 2, 3, but wait, there's another 3 units. We're adding 3 a lot of times. Okay, last set of units to measure, or last line to measure, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 units on this side. So you see what I'm seeing? Let's make sure that we have it all, right? So switching up colors again, 6 units. 6 units. Let's write perimeter. Perimeter equals 6 units plus 11 units plus this 3 units. Now this is where some students might mess up, where they might not add all of the sides. Whenever you write down a side that you're adding, make sure you underline it or you cross it off or something to indicate that you did add it into your addition equation here. Okay, so then 8 units. Don't forget the 3 units right here. And then another 3 units right there from here to this point. Okay, and then 6 units. No, we already did the 6 units, so we can't add it again. We should have a total of 1 side, 2 sides, 3 sides, 4 sides, 5 sides, 6 sides. It's a 6-sided figure. It's technically a hexagon, but yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did you dare to add 6 plus 11 plus 3 plus 8 plus 3 plus 3? Did you do that yet? Go ahead, take your time. You can pause the video if you need to work it out and come right back, or you can just let me give you the answer. I don't know what you got, but I got 34. Did you get 34 as well? 34 units. This time, no. We do not say units squared for perimeter. Only when it's squares that we're counting on the inside, which is area, we say square units or units squared. But with the perimeter, we simply place it in units. If we were given inches, we would say 34 inches. If we were given centimeters, we would say 34 centimeters. Whatever units we're given, we must be able to place that at the end. Go you! You did that. You found the perimeter of an irregular shape and the area of an irregular shape. I am so proud of you. Look at you. Look at you. All right. I'm so glad you joined me. I hope you learned a lot from this video. I hope to see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Actually, I take it back. You can't comment because this is a kid video. And we don't allow comments on the kids' videos. So guess what? You can only like and subscribe. But that's still good. That's still good. Have a good one. See you next time. Bye-bye.